Hi, this is Merideth Nagel with Merideth Nagel PA and Concierge Title. And we're here today to talk about what to do if you are listing, selling, or buying a property that's in probate. So I want to start off by answering questions or giving information on a question that I'm asked most frequently. And that is as follows. If your lister or you as the person have a power of attorney for the person who has passed away, is that enough to list and sell the house? And the answer, unfortunately, is no. A power of attorney does generally give whoever holds that power, which we call the agent in the law, it generally gives that person the power to buy and sell property for the person they're representing, but that power of attorney dies when the person dies. So stated another way, if you have a power of attorney to handle your parents' business, and unfortunately your parents pass away, that power of attorney does not allow you to list and sell that house. I know that's counterintuitive to a lot of people, but unfortunately that's the way the law works. So you say, well, what do I need? I know you say, Meredith, the power of attorney doesn't work. Well, what does work? Unfortunately, you have to open a probate. Now, probate is just a fancy lawyer word to describe the court proceedings whereby a judge takes a will, reviews the will, makes sure that it was properly signed, notarized, all of that, and says, Meredith, when she passed away, wanted to make sure that her son Jacob received her house. The will looks fine. I, judge, slam my gavel and say, that's absolutely right. The property should go to Jacob, and then it can be sold and transferred in that manner. The problem is, it's of course never as simple as presenting a document and having a judge slam a gavel. There's petitions that have to be filed and documents that are filed along with the petition. You have to wait for the court to consider the petition and then provide a ruling on it. And then when the ruling comes out, you have to follow the terms of the ruling. So a probate, when necessary, you should anticipate is going to take minimally 60 to 90 days to take the property at issue from a position of no probate at all to being able to transfer title without any hiccups. Sometimes things can move more quickly. Unfortunately, no matter who you hire, what a lawyer has to do the probate. Someone can't do that themselves. And when the lawyer is hired, no matter how quickly the lawyer works, the lawyer, of course, can't control the judge's schedule. And judges go on vacation and they get backed up and they are understaffed and facing all the challenges that all government employees are facing. And so no one can give you for sure and certain how exactly long it'll take to go through that process. But a good rule of thumb to anticipate is 60 to 90 days before the probate is in a sufficient position that you, as the personal representative, what sometimes you've heard in movies called the executor in Florida, that's the personal representative. That's the person who the judge appoints as the one to sign the deeds and sign documents. So if you're going to list a house and you learn when you arrive or beforehand that the owner, the person on title, has passed away, then you're going to know that that power of attorney is not going to work and that a probate will be required. When you speak to your clients about a probate, it's always a good idea to tell them to speak to their attorney about whether they're experienced in property transactions in addition to probate. Just so that you can have an idea that the file is going to move along as quickly as possible and that your closing is not going to be held up. So I don't want you to be intimidated by probate property. I want you to be educated and know what's going to be required. It's not complicated. It's just an additional time constraint that you're going to have to work within. So set expectations from the outset, both the expectations of the lister and the buyer as to how long the process is going to take. If you have any questions about listing or selling or buying a piece of property in probate that I haven't answered today, or you just want more information, as always, please reach out to me. I'm not going to charge you any money to talk to you and answer any questions you might have. The way to reach me is to call 352-394-7408. Let the wonderful people who answered the phone, let them know that you saw this video and that you need some more information about listing, buying, or selling a piece of property in probate. I'll be very glad to help you and answer any questions that I can. So until next time, until we meet in person or I talk to you on the phone, I wish you all of the best. Good luck, and reach out to me if you need me. I'm so glad to help. Thank you so much for your time.